Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm currently in Karlsruhe, Germany, getting ready to race today. And I'll link a description in the link below with the website and all that so you can watch. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update as to how I got here, my traveling through a pandemic, some of my thoughts on the race today, and where I'm going afterwards. So let's start with the travel to Karlsruhe, Germany. Boarding the flight, I needed to get a COVID test and have a written letter from the meet directors here at this meet that was approved by the German government that allowed me to travel during a pandemic. So once I got this letter, I was free to come into the country and I didn't have to quarantine for 7 days or whatever. And it was real easy. So I get to Atlanta, my layover spot, and the lady looks at my COVID test and says, "Oh no, this COVID test is 2 days before you leave. It's supposed to be 2 days before you arrive in Germany."
Because, like I said, I'm reading this and it says concerning the entry quarantine, but it doesn't say the entry test.
And so I needed a COVID test 48 hours from arrival.
Which would have to be, what, the 25th, and they're very specific even on the time.
2:35 a.m.
2:35 a.m.
Okay. So I'm like, well, that's kind of impossible because I'm, 8 hours behind Germany, and these PCR tests take like 24 hours to get your result back. And then additionally, I have a 3-hour flight to Atlanta. So it was like, I would have had to take it like 12 hours ago and then get my results. So that was not going to happen. So long story short, I called my agent. He gives me he says some stuff. He tells me what to say. I give the lady the letter of declaration into Germany. She reads that. She calls over her supervisor. They're talking. I'm looking silly for 10 minutes, standing there asking her like, what are my options? I got to get on this flight. Long story short, they write a little red V on my ticket, says I'm cleared to go. But the lady told me that I could get sent back to America from Germany because my COVID test is not from arrival. So I was stressing the entire way to the flight, stressing when I was in that passport control line. And by the time I got up there, all the guy did was look at my papers. I gave him all the documents. He looked down and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm here for athletics." Hit that red stamp and let me go through the border. So I got in really easy. I really don't know what that lady was talking about, but travel here, flying through Delta, the airports were relatively empty. The airplane itself had, a space in between each person missing, so no one sat next to anybody. I've been on American Airlines flight where they've literally packed that thing up to full capacity, but Delta, they made sure in every Delta flight that I've been on to have an empty seat in between everyone, so they're trying to be as safe as possible. So I really felt safe traveling through Delta. They gave you hand sanitizers, like 4 of them on the flight, so I'm wiping everything down, wiping my hands after every meal and everything, so you just feel a lot safer, I think, on that flight than other flights. But no shade, but low-key shade. But anyway, so I get to Karlsruhe, Germany. Everything is fine. I have to take another COVID test. They do it in the throat, which is kind of weird. I don't know if it's better than the nose. Actually, it is better than the nose because you're not like, it's not up in your nasal cavity, but they kind of go deep down. But anyway, I get a COVID test, come back negative, and everything is like that. So I've been here for about 2.5 days now. Was able to get pre-meet done yesterday. The venue looks amazing. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. That track is really, really fast, so I'm very excited for today's performances. My competition has I think 3 people have run 750 something this year, and so we're only in our second race of the season. So a lot of guys have already opened up fast, and this track is very, very fast. So I'm expecting a lot of fast times tonight on this track, and hopefully I will be one of them. So it's gonna be a huge competition here, and I'm looking forward to all the performances. So great competition produces great performances. I keep ranting and saying the same thing, but anyway, very excited for the competition today, and I am looking forward to fast times. Straight after this meet, I have to go from Karlsruhe, Germany to Mondeville, France, and that is not in the same country. So I will be taking a car 12 hours to Mondeville, France, immediately after I finish. And so I finish on one of the last events to compete. I finish at like 9:50, and I think I literally go from walking off the track, I'll do a little cool down, and then I'm in that van 12 hours stinky butt to Mondeville. So I don't think I get to come back to the hotel and shower. I got to bring all my luggage with me, so that'll be interesting. So we'll get to stop and eat and then kind of get on the road. So I'll sleep in a van, and then the next morning I will wake up and compete, and that will be interesting. So looking forward to this. This is going to be a crazy 24 plus hours of me doing it. But I can say the only real good thing about COVID is that you get your own room. So as you guys see, I got my stuff spread out all over the place. I got my own bed, this is where I was. So only good thing about COVID. So, whatever, I'll take it. So very excited. I'm about to get ready for lunch. So I got to go eat lunch, and then I do other things. I will make sure that I am vlogging and recording everything else, so you guys kind of take this journey with me. So buckle up. Definitely click that link in the description tonight for the race. This is on January 29th. So if you're watching this in the future date, sorry. Hopefully this is just pre-recorded. But anyway, check that link out. Support me, and I will see you guys later. Deuces. Also, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification for future videos in the future.